Jesus. What's up there, Chase? Oh, well, AFC Championship Thursday night. Montez Sweat behind Davenport. Yeah, that guy should have been a monster across from Young. It's a freak show. Yeah, nice roster. Record wasn't great. Seen you handled them though. What was it? 48-14? What, the play calling or just
today. From Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati, it's the AFC Championship game on EA Sports.
Hope we didn't get too Reuben Roper tonight for this one.
It's the Cincinnati Bengals.
I don't know.
Taking on the Tennessee Titans.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to a very loud and a sold-out Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati, Ohio. Straight ahead, it's a clash to decide the AFC's representative in the Super Bowl. And it'll be a great one between the Tennessee Titans and the Cincinnati Bengals.
That regular season Lions-Niners game was one of the best games of the year. Probably the best game of the year for a user.
Hello, everyone. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon
Yeah.
Gordon. The postseason continuing here on EA Sports, and man,
got some carries.
it's electric
I
in
think
here,
last
and
game
it
or
should
week
be
17.
Conference championship time.
I don't know about you, but my butterflies in my stomach.
We're down to like one running back.
This one. And every guy I've ever talked to has all said the same thing. This game, the conference championship game, may have more intensity than even the Super Bowl.
Still without Hitchens roster, at least person offered back this game.
The real challenge.
So the Titans set to go to work for the first time.
Godwin's a freak.
Here's a look at their leader, standing 6'4".
And we can talk all we want about football being a team game and leaning.
No, I'm talking about my running back.
I'm on it. In order to get it done. And that's entirely true during the regular season. Some weeks it's the defense, the special teams, running the football. But in the playoffs, all the pressure reverts to the quarterback, and he has to play well and play at a really high level in order for his team to win.
You got a star trait.
And they'll run the option to start the drive. And he will fight his way forward to about the 23-yard line.
John Taylor.
Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down. And Charles, despite this list of key inactives that we see here, they've obviously still been pretty successful.
Give everyone credit for this one, because to me, when that happens, key guys are out, the next man steps up and plays well, but that starts with the organization itself. All the way
No, I'm not an A's fan. I'm a Phillies fan.
Finding guys who are capable backups who can step up and
I'm pretty sure we're headed to San Francisco to play the Giants. You should go to the Phillies game tomorrow.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. Operating from the gun, Malone. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a first down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
1st and 10, Taylor now. He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
John Taylor's a freak in nature. They got their Henry.
When you get a running back who can move like that in the open field, that's something to take advantage of, and they certainly did there.
And there's an old chestnut of an expression.
Is that out of
getting
pistol?
On your horse. And I hate to use it, but I'm going to right here because it absolutely applies. How about the head of steam he had behind him?
On the
He
spread out shit.
absolutely galloping downfield. That was something to see.
Back
Just
to
to
Taylor
run it.
on 1st down. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football. And
No worries, Chase. You're lucky I'm even on after what happened yesterday.
Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball.
I don't even want to talk about it.
Stack things up and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Now left side on the swing pass. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. That'll go as a loss of 5. And that'll make it 3rd and 13. From the gun, Malone. deep for Brown.
Oh, my goodness.
Snags it for the pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I've never seen that animation. One hand tip to himself.
Here come the Bengals now to take over. At a glance at the man under center
top
at
five.
6'5", he always
Top
demands attention.
five.
And what's a quarterback's best friend? Balance. I think you're right.
Man coverage is like probably 96, 97.
Guys would say great receiver, right? A terrific offensive.
Not that that was,
I
but
agree with you, balance, because if you can run the ball effectively, that just opens things up for guys who want to throw it and gives you easier passing lanes.
I don't have your sound coming through.
And they said balance will be a focus in this one.
Yeah, they don't want it all just heaped on his shoulders, I don't believe. I think they want to make sure they take some of the pressure off.
On first down, Alford, and he is brought down at the 22 after a game.
They're probably wondering who I'm talking to. I'm talking to the Lions owner, Jimmy D. He's got a big one against the Niners.
That was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Here's 2nd and 8. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And for a Cincinnati score. A big play there. 78 yards. And the Bengals are going to take a first quarter.
Like a big Larry Armstrong at right tackle. Yeah, that was filthy.
Conference championship game, every play is magnified, and that was a big play.
No doubt about it. One thing that has these guys a step away from a shot at the big game, their big playability.
A virtual protractor in the head. These types of angles.
Right down the middle, and it's now a 7-0 game.
I have no idea how I made my profile picture. It was years ago. Some app. Probably don't exist anymore.
Off it goes. Cunningham now to return. And he'll take it.
I'm not really good with the computer stuff.
20, call it the 21. The Titans coming back onto the field for their second drive. They trailed early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10.
Oh, they're going to hit me with that run again.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Incomplete.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Here's Taylor. And he is met quickly.
Might wrangle him in there, Ruben Roper.
Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
That's not an easy play for a defensive end because most of his responsibility has him getting upfield and working, but how about his vision to see where the play was going, crashed down inside, and tackled him for a loss.
Yeah, that's the game I was talking about, Chase. That we're not talking about.
And a nickel look here for the Bengals as they try to defend this on 3rd.
It's not going well.
Operating from the gun, Malone. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they have to give up the football again after this one.
So on 4th down, kicking it away here, Michael.
My last 2K game I played was against the Lakers, the best game I've played all year, like in terms of entertainment.
Officially, and the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their second drive. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's up over midfield and down into Tennessee territory. We'll call it a gain of 4 on first.
12-minute quarters, yeah.
Second down. Clock rolling as we
I think I'm 14-2 right now. I usually lose my first like 5 that I play, but I think this year PS5 it just feels so clean.
And he'll get this down only to about the 46.
And the team I drafted is a lot better overall. I think most of the year. Under the cap too by $1 million somehow.
Made the play, and he couldn't even get going.
A lot of those guys are on expiring contracts.
Out of the gun now on third down. Open man is hurt.
Benjamin Hurd.
And he's going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Yeah, a little PT here.
Excellent play there on third down. Give them 25 yards. They'll run on first down.
No, they're lucky I couldn't break Brett Thompson out.
Right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found
whatsoever.
Second and 10. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, second and 10.
Wow.
And he takes a
not
shot
gonna block
on the
that guy.
release as this will be incomplete.
We always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here, third and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. His throw caught at about the 5. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Tally, that is catch number 1 for him in this AFC Championship. It's a first down.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And
close. He's 6'6", about 250.
From the 5 down to the 3. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
He was the guy I wanted in that draft. No doubt about it.
Touchdown run. And the Bengals, they widen their lead.
I haven't even checked where my picks are.
Not much is perfect in football.
This coming year.
As close to it as you're going to get. Score, force a punt, score again.
And both drives were impressive. The opening
he's up there. I don't know if he's in the 90s, but he's high 80s.
What's your psyche? You're really behind the 8 ball.
You got to make sure you just hold in there. So
I don't know.
The early storm, relax a little bit, and try and get back to your game plan.
He's a beast.
It's way too early for panic.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Cunningham now to return. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it first and 10. Takes this to the 27. Give him 4 yards.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while.
Got some people sliding through left and right.
Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Sure, hit that subscribe button. Get ready for the Madden 22 franchise soon.
Second down. Malone. And he's got his man on the out route. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
That's complete to Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
That's a nice clip and save sequence there defensively because they did everything as they would have wanted to. They forced the third down, blanketed the field with coverage, nowhere to go with the football, forced the dump off to the back, And even then, they closed quickly and got him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Oh, you'll listen to that song about 10 times tonight.
Well in that last sequence.
The Bengals set to take over. They've got things going their way early. 14-0 lead and the football. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14. Titans, nothing.
They really cut down the snow games. Franchise last year, Giants, every playoff game I had was snow. Every single one of them.
Here's a quick throw out left. That's caught. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
On 2nd down, Alford, and they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Cook. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line.
Pregame, I don't even like. I don't like this pregame on this one. Like, I hate the ones that show highlights of the game before you even play. Yeah, obviously, it's just corners. Give us like, exactly. Like David Aldridge coming in and telling you exactly what the fuck's about to go down.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And he's going to keep it here. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That was a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock is going off in your head.
That presentation is just so much better.
Tuck it and get all you can.
On first down, Alford, and not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense the next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Being chased out left. And now he's going to use his legs. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
They brought the blitz that time.
Guy caught him fast. I thought I had a first down.
He flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. That is caught inside the 5.
Look at the low pass in the zone.
A few yards shy of the goal line.
He's in all the buttons.
Second catch of this AFC title game, but he's got a first down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
And he is going to go down back at the 11-yard line. Just not much a quarterback can do there, CD. The pressure was in his face almost instantaneously, led to a very quick sack.
And it appears that this was just a letdown from the offensive line, but they do have a tough job because if you're a big tackle out there on the perimeter, sometimes you don't have the agility to keep up with the defensive end who's looking to wreak havoc in the backfield, and he got there and put his man on the ground.
And he's got it. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it. This offense so far on 3rd down, a perfect 4 for 4 thus far. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here. Eluding the pressure right.
Nice.
And oh, it'll be intercepted.
Fucking retard.
Read it well, and it's picked. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think at worst they get the ball to the 2-yard line.
It may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Malone. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Telling that is catch number 1 for him in this AFC championship. It's a first down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the gun, Malone. Incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
The Titans on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 9. And that is incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but
the first 3 seasons using the Bengals, I think. Did we both miss the playoffs year 1?
And start concocting some offense.
I think we did, didn't we?
Here's Michael Pilardi.
Or no, I made it and lost probably to the Chiefs or somebody like that.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it
Year
away.
2, I won it.
This is taken at the 18. That'll go as a 39-yard punt.
Yeah, it might have been.
On the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Here he is, the man taking the snap.
Not sure what happened year 3, but because that was our symbol.
Second quarter, he's thrown the touchdown, but also an interception. As a quarterback, is that interception, even though you're playing while your team's got the lead, does that always stick in the back?
Nice block out there, Barrow. Come on.
The best ones, it just
Put
upsets
a body
them
on.
that they did that because they don't think there should be any blemishes on their record. They think that they're way better than that. So your confidence gets tested a little bit. Being able to go back
Look
out
at the
there,
Slim Reaper
maybe
over here on the
throw
other
another
TV.
touchdown, that'll tamp that down in a big way.
Yeah, like I said, he's looked pretty good to this point.
Best
AFC
player on
title
earth.
Game, second quarter action, 2 minutes to play. 2nd and 3. Rolling to his right. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right.
They're sending some crazy blitzes. They says they zone blitz 70% of the time. I see that. They just don't know where the hell it's
He
coming.
slips up past the 45 before being tackled. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he's going to have a first down, and they get into field goal range here at the 29. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Never ran. I don't remember running that one.
Passing game as he looks to throw. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician, Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator, but my goodness.
Davenport had a couple seasons with the
At
Bengals.
the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Oh, the ball
Pressure is relentless.
Hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Yeah, a little blitzy blitz. Nice sit back on this one. Actually,
Now they go screen. It's complete. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts.
Yeah, they have a lot more talent than most.
Seconds to go in this first half. Well, that last completion certainly not what they were hoping for, as now they'll try to convert on third. Again, he'll drop to throw. Flush to his right.
Oh, my goodness.
Fourth down now as the Titans defense holds up in coverage.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come.
That was incredible coverage, too, by that guy. On the playmaker up.
Fourth down, so Zach Taylor sends out
Eli.
the field goal unit. It's a 39-yard attempt, right hash.
I thought it was, too. No, you know if it's him. With the drip I had.
And the lead will grow. It's now 17-0.
Size 4 pads on that boy. He's already like 6'6".
Before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that. And we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
And he's going to be out of bounds.
Somebody's
Here's the
gonna
run
toe
back
tag
to
him.
leave him shy of the 20-yard line.
Their own 18-yard line.
Oh, he says everybody.
Offense set to begin the drive. And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, they've got enough to talk about at the half. Why do anything else? Just get out of there.
And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Well, the white flag coming out as they line up to kneel on it. So we are halfway home to figuring out who will represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks as always.
They need to do better with
remains in the battle to see who will take home
yardage, man. They punt way too many times on like 4th and 1 at the 50 and shit. This is the new NFL, brother.
In just a moment.
These coaches are going.
So with that, let's get you right back out for the second half and the right to represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. As I'm privileged to hand things back over to Brandon Godden.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Year 1, next year franchise, we're going to forget how hard this shit is with rebuilding team.
One more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back under
right now. It's roll tide.
Taking it about the 1. And he will make it to the 20-yard line.
Jets would be a good team to go with, bro. You can't do that. Not with the Tuck rule history. Sacrilegious. Oh, I'm sure you would.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire half.
I know you all. All Cap.
Here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half.
Captain Cap over here.
That we've had guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them
Captain Ron
in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
Remember that movie?
They'll keep it on the ground. Alford.
Oh my goodness.
And he's taken down, but
why did we juke?
Across the 35. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game.
He never broke a spin off like that before.
This is ball control football.
Promise you.
Sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
I thought it was just gonna be your basic ass spin. That shit was like George Jetson right across the field.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now back to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And able to get this one.
John's looking for physical contact.
11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
They'll run on first down.
Oh, look at it. He got on the ground on that one.
He'll take this up just shy of midfield.
Yes.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
We're going to lose our left tackle
that's not easily
via free agency. So he might slide over there, depending on how the draft goes.
In the wrong place, But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Now this throw caught left side. And he is out of bounds, but not before.
This guy's ready to pop off when Ross is done.
Gain there of 21 yards.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
On first down, Alford. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Throw left side complete. That's Gonzalez. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 12-yard line.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And that's a touchdown, but hold on. There is a flag.
Never ran that.
The field will have to see what this is about.
And we got a hold, of course. When he didn't have to at all.
So erase the red zone score. They'll have to dial that one up again.
And you know how difficult it is to strike in the red zone because things are a little bit more condensed. You got to go back to their play chart and see if they can dial up another one.
He's a song with a lot of people.
They'll run here with Sims. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. That's a gain of 6 on the first down run.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Again, they run with Sims. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Just a couple on the ground there. That's going to bring up 3rd and about 6.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Forced out to his left. And he's got it. Touchdown.
It is.
Bengals. From 8 yards out, and the Bengals add on to their lead.
They have so many guys in the box, too. Like every single play.
In the AFC all season, it's becoming more and more evident that they're going to get a shot to play for that Super Bowl title.
The momentum has been building, and you mentioned how well they've played throughout the season.
Yes,
it's
sir.
all come together for them, and they're really laser-focused on being that team to represent in the Super Bowl.
They have been dominant in this one. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Cunningham now to return.
It's really not hard at all.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
You can even, I'm sure you can even just use the directional pad.
And their halftime
Two.
now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just
Right.
to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little
High
bit
one's
bigger,
definitely
but no time for discouragement.
more dangerous,
Just
but
gotta
if you
get
got a guy
back
like
to it,
Rutherford
right?
and
Put your shoulder
Chancellor,
against the boulder and start pushing,
that
and
high
try and
point
get
the
back
ball,
to where you were
aggressive.
to start the half.
They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive.
Throwing against zones, especially when I play people online, like if you see online a lot of people use low pass all the time almost.
Play, so be it, but the main goal, get a couple of first downs.
I really only do it if I need it or in the red zone. It's so hard to fit a ball in.
And relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across
Middle of the field
midfield.
most of the time.
22 yards there, a first down.
First down.
Operating from the gun, Malone. He gets this into the hands
How do
of
I
Taylor.
always do that? He should be destroyed right there. They fucking do that like truck animation. Hitting 0 to 60 like Nicolas Cage.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. From the gun, Malone. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
Gotta start going for the big hit on every fucking play.
But look what we have here, a sustained drive, and that was certainly AWOL in the first half. They really struggled to try and move the football. But right now, they certainly seem to have the formula working. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Throw me one, David.
Their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. So a good spin move there before he's taken down. A nice little gain. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here. Operating from the gun, Malone. To the sideline, and it's caught, but boy, he's out of bounds. And they tried to get him into space coming out of the backfield, but it'll be 3rd down. An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches. From the gun, Malone. That's complete right around the 8. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
They'll run here with Taylor, and he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
This is a tough
Shot the big tree down right at the fucking limb.
The field goal kicker's not even going to come into play here. As an offensive play caller, though, you know you have to take chances. This is a time to get creative.
And we missed him. Oh, my.
He will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Titans are able to cut
You're going
into
fishing
that
in about
deficit.
8 minutes and 52
And
seconds.
on his way to the end zone, shedding the tackle, he would not be denied.
That's what's called finishing the run. Making sure you power your way through. One-on-one tackle. No running back wants to go to the bench and say, I got stopped just short.
Somebody, anybody.
And down he goes. A coverage sack. Took too long to get rid of it. So they
Yeah, eat a million of them.
and move forward. Now the Titans leaving the offense out there. They'll go for 2. Operating from the gun, Malone. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion. Caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further. But still an uphill battle from here, that's for sure. But that makes it a 2-score game.
And now we see why teams practice so much on the 2-point conversion, why you have more than one play ready. Because you may need multiples throughout a ball game. Here's a great example right there.
And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Now this Bengals offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. Now they'll start with a quick throw complete out to the right. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Well, fair to say that when you're looking at guys that can run like the wind, you often find him at the wide receiver position, and that was special there. They'll run on 1st down. Alford.
Whoa.
And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
One quarter remains until we crown the AFC champion. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On second down now, Godwin, and he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to...
And this is caught. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. A big play there. 54 yards. And the Bengals are able to...
The play was called dagger.
In today's NFL,
Perfect timing.
Talk about quarterbacks and their speed and accuracy, but there's still something about a guy slinging...
Look at Max Stevenson, fresh out of Virginia Tech, Frank Beamer.
Here in the stadium, all eyes were on the receiver streaking downfield, and you know everyone was thinking, throw it, he's open. What a connection there.
Just hanging there.
And that one, and even 60 yards in the air. Wow.
Best throw of Max Stevenson's career right there so far.
Now for the
I could probably get by with him next year. Save 38 mil. Build him up.
He pushes the lead up to 23 now. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it's finished off with a Cincinnati touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one.
It was a good experience for him to get a shot.
Cunningham now to return. And he takes this
I have him as about a 97 by year fucking 12. He started all next year.
Now this offense ready to head back out there. And their dream of a Super Bowl berth so close 3 quarters ago, but obviously starting to slip away if it hasn't already. They need points here and in a hurry. And now his throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. 3 yards.
Lost quite a few of those over the years. It's the downfall of having the amount of draft picks and hitting every one of them.
From the gun, Malone.
Oh, what a throw.
Looking for his tight end on the corner.
Dallas Goedert at like 36, burning Quincy Price.
A game there of 30 big ones. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the 4th, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up.
And it's intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. This spot in the 4th quarter with that deficit.
I was gonna, dude, I swear to God, I was gonna say, give me a screen there. I just had that feeling. I was like a yard away from him when I picked it up. The closest quarters ever.
But as you noted, this time of the game, this point on the clock, had to throw it.
Got big John Holloman.
They go play action here on 1st down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Catch is made by Hurd.
Look at this motherfudger. A secret weapon waiting.
Normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the 4th quarter, but the way that they've passed it with such success, I don't know.
Former Auburn Tiger.
I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? In this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right. They've thrown it so well throughout the game, and trusting this quarterback, I think he continued to do so.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Bengals use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. So another score there. And often you talk about the 3 phases of the game: defense, offense,
torn ACL, PCL, MCL.
It certainly has.
Dramatica.
Pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that he tries to negotiate a new contract.
He felt like a jackass.
They are looking strong here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, he was going buck.
And this carries into the end zone.
He looked like the guy that would do that, you know what I mean? You were expecting that to happen.
Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. Now their backs really against the wall now. They could
have been a horse jockey.
Be on the road AFC title game, and they have gotten all.
Probably is today. Do a follow-up story.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
There you go, Joe. Double guns.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in the body language.
Hands on hips.
No.
Heads low.
When, this year?
It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. The Titans on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 17. That's complete to his running back, Taylor. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position.
El Capiano.
That they were hoping that possession would end, failing to convert on 4th.
And now they've got to make sure that they keep their poise, they keep their confidence. Just because it didn't work once doesn't mean if they get that same situation later.
You guys came back from down like 7-0 or 8-0.
Great, but the offense, they can't be despondent.
Bruiser's going buck.
On 1st down, Godwin. They'll be brought down at the 21 after a pickup of 4.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them.
I do that every year, too.
Locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Well, that was a heck of a play there.
This year, that'd be a legit dark horse, I think. They got hot.
You've got to think to yourself,
yeah,
all you got to do is slow him down so others can come over and support. But in this case, he said, forget that. I've got this. Sorry you had to make the run for nothing, fellas.
He'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a 1st down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there. That brings up 4th.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot.
Do that for the bowl and the national championship.
So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further.
Probably put more on it this year.
And you know, in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said. And now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
I haven't gambled anything for a while. Kind of over it. Until football season.
Here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field.
That's when we want to scratch the edge.
Time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game, and sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. Another pass attempt, another incompletion, and they're just a little over 100 yards passing here in this game, so defensively, pretty good job.
Definitely, because they were never really able to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, so a lot of credit to the defensive game plan, and especially the execution.
Throwing again here on 2nd down, this time complete. They get 7 out of that, so they're left
Madden
with a
bad,
third
but
and
here
3.
you are clicking
One
on
thing
Madden
I think
videos.
it's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
He gets it to Brown, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Second catch of this AFC title game, and he's got a first down.
And the Titans first down.
Go. Mike, check.
Operating from the gun. Malone. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a first down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. The throw right sideline here is complete. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10. That time they hit him out of the slot on the drag.
And that route takes some fortitude from the guy running it because he knows he's going through the briar patch, as I like to call it, right? He's trying to work his way through all that traffic, and people want
how did he drop that one?
Really well done.
No, he almost had it.
Catch the one he caught earlier.
One
Drop that one.
interception, just missing his second there.
And 10 yards to go.
On 3rd down, Malone. Under pressure.
Like Ruben Roper.
Down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line.
We're looking for a big year out of Ruben Roper next year. Came on strong at the end of the year.
So the Titans in possession of the football here.
I lose Benji Hoskins, our best DN.
Let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time
agency.
to talk it over. Fielded just inside the 20. 35 yards that time on the punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When you go to the backup, let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row. There were blowouts, and in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game, and that's always puzzled me a little bit.
They'll look to throw. Throw right side is hauled in by the tight end Gonzalez. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal first down. And passing yardage-wise, now up over 350 in this game. Pretty nice performance.
Definitely that, which usually means you're putting a lot of pressure on guys trying to cover. If you're a defensive back and they put over 350 yards on you, you've had a long day. The key to everything, if you're doing it without throwing interceptions or turning the ball over.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
And 1.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. Over the middle, complete. It's Gonzalez. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. That one looks like he'll throw here. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Gonzalez. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
One of the things you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
Escaping the pressure right. That is caught at the 7. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds.
Yes, sir, Chase. Super Bowl bound.
Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. Now whistles and a timeout called here. Not sure of the point of this, but they'll stop it with 4 seconds to go in the game. Second and goal from the 1. Flushed out right. And this will be caught. We'll forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over
Big Apple White.
until it's over? Because this certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit-crushing, wasn't it?
48 to his 8.
Kind of felt the air go out of the balloon.
They came, they saw, they
so
conquered.
Stay in there, and they knew they had to stop them on that drive. But when they were unable to, I think you're exactly right. You could see them sag on their sideline, and I think this one
got
might
work Saturday
just
morning.
be
Yeah,
over.
The Bengals, yes, the Bengals are
you playing
going
yours
to the
right now?
Super Bowl. As we say thank you for watching and
Not
good night.
47. Damn it.
And that does it for the conference championship. For Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and for our entire crew,
Head over to
we'll see
Diesel
you
Gaming
2
Network
weeks
in
at
about
the Super Bowl. This is
5-10
the NFL
minutes
on EA
for the
Sports.
NFC Championship game. What was the score in the regular season? 27-26. You beat them. I know it was 1 point. And Bosa's back and healthy. Should be a doozy. You'll probably mop them like 59-3. No chance they pull the unthinkable. Big Benji Hurd stepping up for John Ross. Roper, nice game for him. Sack, 4 tackles. Upgrades galore. That's what we want. And we got it. Our rookie linebacker Charlie Patton played 1 snap on defense. It was a pick 6. Looking like AJ Hawk. 6'4" on that boy. 21 years old. Max Stevenson about to hit 80. No, not John Hoover. I got rid of him at the right time. It's a guy we need to step up next year right here. He's going to have a monster year next year. I'm calling it. Probably his best game, honestly. He got the weapons around him, though, you know what I mean? Another upgrade for Big John Holloman. That ability slot is open. I already got the bulldozer. Now they want to put the spin cycle on him. Yeah, they have it on. I'm going to change it. Matchup nightmare. And the game freezes when you do this shit. Well, that's the end of the stream. Thanks for watching.